good morning, everyone. Okay, hi, dearest year 6 of SKRTB Bukit Changgak. So today we're going to have this virtual classroom session with me, Teacher Linda, and also Teacher Erin. Okay, Teacher Erin is not going to be in this video, but the slide was prepared by both of us. Okay, so and I'm going to deliver the lesson to you. Okay, so how are you? I hope all of you is fine at home, and today just enjoy the lesson. Try to grab as much as you can. Okay, so we are going to start with Unit 1, Reading A Window to the World. Okay, that's the title. Alright, let's look at the next slide. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, today this is what I'm going to cover. Okay, let me show you the table of contents. Okay, first we're going to learn on the vocabulary list related to this topic, which is the book's genre, and then we will do some guessing game. You will need to guess on the genre, and then the third one, I'm doing some guided writing with you. I know you've been living this quite a long time, so this is the time for you to write again. Okay, and then the fourth one, we're going to do a little bit of speaking exercise. Okay, don't worry, it's going to be simple one. Okay, you need to choose your favorite books. Okay, it's okay. I will explain later when we get there. Okay, next. Okay, let me ask you something before we start. Do you love reading? You love to read? You should. Okay, even though you feel like teacher, but reading is boring. Please don't say that. Okay, reading, the habit, something that you can create. Okay, start since now is PKP, MCO. You are staying at home. Um, you just why don't you try this new hobby? Okay, like people say, the journey of a lifetime starts with the turning of a page. Okay, Rachel Anders said that. Okay, means that any journey will start with turning of page. Means that it want to relate you with the reading habits. Okay, the more you read, the more you know. Okay, means that you will be getting many knowledge, new things, learn about new things by just reading. Okay, so try at least start with a book a day. Okay, let's start our lesson. Okay, now before we go through the vocabulary list, okay, let me ask you, what is genre? Genre. Please pronounce it correctly. Genre lah, whatsoever. Please, okay? It's wrong. You just listen and learn to pronounce it correctly. Okay, genre is a French word meaning kind of groups. It is pronounced genre. Okay, means it came from French words. Okay, that's why it sounds like so French. Okay, so how you pronounce it is like genre. Okay, genre. Okay, so from now on, please pronounce it correctly. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, here are the vocabulary list that you should know that you need to learn in this topic related to books genre. Okay, here is the first one. Okay, horror. Okay, from the picture you can see that horror is related to something scary like haunted movies, storybooks. Okay, like you watching Annabelle, The Nun, Child's Play. Okay, those all falls into horror genre. Okay, next, science fiction. Okay, have you ever watched Star Wars? Okay, though that movie is fall into science fiction genre, like Runaway Alien. Okay, this is the science fiction. Okay, next, adventure. Okay, adventure stories. Okay, this is the example, the world's greatest adventure machine. Even if you watch Harry Potter, okay, that also can be considered as adventure kind of story. Okay, the adventure genre. Okay, so next, poetry. Okay, poetry, just like the books, the textbook that you have, the anthology of poems. Okay, this is the examples of poems book, poems for young children. So It is poetry. Okay. Next, autobiography. Okay, as you can see, autobiography is about person. Normally, it's about famous person. About the the experience, about what they do to what's to in their life. Okay, so the examples of the autobiography books here is Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. Okay, next is folklore. Okay, folklore is folklore. Folklore is actually in bahasa Melayu we call it as cerita-cerita rakyat. Okay, like if we have Pak Pandey, those are Malays cerita rakyat. So in English we have like Red Riding Hood, like Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, so those are the folklore genre. Okay. Okay, so how's the vocabulary list? It's very easy, right? I believe most of you already know about it. So it just kind of revision for you if you already know. But now let's do some guessing activities, okay, about the genre. You just refer to your books. This is in your textbook page 1, okay? And just be with me. We'll do this together, okay? Okay, in the picture you can see there are six books. Okay, this book represent each genre. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, look at one by one. Okay, there is Iban stories. Okay, Iban stories. So what do you think the genre is? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's folklore. You know, it's folklore, like cerita rakyat. Okay, see, that's why the title is Iban Stories. It tell you about the ethnic. Okay, the Iban ethnic. Okay, so it's folklore. Okay, next, The Curse. By just by just looking at the title, you know it's something like horror. Yes, it's horror. The Curse. Okay, and then next, Tun Abdul Razak, a personal portrait, means that this is a books telling you about Tun Abdul Razak, a famous figure. Okay, so this is autobiography. Okay, this is an autobiography. So next, very easy. Science fiction for Tramation Nation. By just reading the title, you'll know it's a science fiction kind of story. Okay, like you're watching Star Wars. Um, those are science fiction. Okay, like Back to the Future. Okay, those are science fiction. Okay, next, Adventure on Penang Island. Okay, this is definitely adventure stories. Okay, adventure story. And the last one is Author of Beauty. Stated there, poetry book. So it is poetry. Okay, it's poetry. So easy, so easy. So I believe you can follow this and make sure after this when you choose a book, you know what is the genre. And you can choose based on your preferences. If you love horror story, you can choose horror book. If you love to read about someone, some famous figure or something, you can choose autobiography. Okay? Right. Next. Okay, now it's time to learn some writing. Okay. Now let's look at the question in your books. Under the picture, they give you a few question, right? Okay, this is the question that we're going to discuss. Okay, let's do it. Number one, do you like to read? Why? Okay, actually this question is very easy, but the problem is sometimes you just don't know how to answer it correctly. Okay, sometimes it can be very lengthy and wrong, and it's supposed to be just simple and answering the question. Okay, do you like to read? Okay, that's one question, and then another question is why. Okay, you just answer yes I do, to show that yes you like to read. Okay, so yes I do. Next, to answer why. Okay, how to answer why. Okay, you can choose this simple two templates. I give it to you. I like to read because it is. Okay, I like to read because it is. Okay, next template that you can use. I like to read because it. Okay, the first template, I like to read because it is, can be a very simple reason. But when you use I like to read because it, okay, that one you can make your answer a little bit longer than that. Okay, that if you have extra ideas, okay, you can choose any of it. Okay, I'm giving you these two options. Okay, let's see how. Okay, I like to read because it is a good habit. Simple. Okay, I like to read because it is a good habit. Okay, easy. Next. Okay, this is the second template. Okay, I like to read because it enriches my vocabulary. Okay, I like to read because it enriches my vocabulary. Okay, so next examples. I like to read because it will give me new knowledge. Okay, I like to read because it will give me new knowledge. Easy. Okay, next. I like to read because it can improve my writing. Okay, I like to read because it can improve my writing. See, those are the choices of answers that you can use, but you can answer using your own ideas. Okay, this is just some examples that I give to you. Okay, so you can use any of it. Okay, when you answer your question after this. Okay, next. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. Okay, number 2. Question number 2. How often do you read? Okay, before you answer this question, you need to understand what is often means. Okay, how often do you read? Okay, let's see. Okay, often here means frequency. Okay, frequency. What is frequency? Teacher, what is frequency? Teacher, what is often? Okay, let me explain to you. Um, Actually, dia nak tanya awak berapa kerap. Okay, frequency is like berapa kerap. Okay, ini in bahasa Melayu is kerap, kekerapan. Okay, berapa dalam sehari berapa kali suka baca, macam tu. Alright? Okay, so how often do you read? Okay, next, what's answer can you give here? I read twice a week. Okay, dua kali dalam seminggu. Okay, I read twice a week. Okay, I read once a week. Okay, examples. Any question, any answer is correct. Okay, I read once a week. Saya baca sekali seminggu. Okay, I read every day. Okay, I read every day means every day you read. Okay, next. I read at least 2 books a month. This one also a frequency. I read at least 2 books a month. Okay, dalam sebulan sekurang-kurangnya 2 buku saya baca. Okay, that's the answer for question number 2. Okay, next. Okay, here. Okay, this is the third question. Okay, which book would you choose to read and why? Okay, this question consists of 2 questions. Okay, first question is, which book would you choose to read? You need to choose any book. Not necessary to be in here, the 6 books, not necessary. You can choose your own book too, but it's okay. But to be easy, if you want to make it easy, just choose from any of the 6 books just now. And why? This is the second question. Okay, how to answer this question? First, you need to choose the book. I would choose to read because I like. Okay, this is a template. You just use the sentence and fill in the blanks. Easy. Okay, I would choose to read. Okay, because the question is which book would you choose? So you just take the sentence and make it as your answer. I would choose to read. Okay, put there the title of your book and why. Okay, this is the example of the answer. I would choose to read Adventure on Penang Island. What? Just right there. Because I like adventure stories. Easy. Okay, if you say, teacher, I want to choose The Curse. Okay, fine. I would choose to read The Curse. Because I like horror stories. Done. Easy, right? Okay, so this is a very simple writing exercise for you. Okay, so just try to answer. You can take from my templates, or you can also give me your own idea. Okay, then I will see how you write it. Okay, next. Okay, this is actually my last slide. Okay, let's talk. Okay, you've been doing your writing just now, guessing the genre, and now, okay, times to do some speaking activity. Okay, okay. Choose your. What I want you to do is choose your favorite book. That's it. Choose your favorite book. I believe you have a lot of book at home, story book. Okay, choose any genre can do. Okay, choose your favorite book, one book only, and tell us about it. How? Okay, you can record your video or voice note and send it to us. Okay, Teacher Erin's class, send it to Teacher Erin. Teacher Linda's class, send it to Teacher Linda. Okay, for example, you choose one storybook title, Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, you read the book until finish. Okay, then you know the story and you tell us about the story. Okay, I don't want you to read to us. You just read, understand the story, and then try to retell in your own word. In your own word. Okay. Okay. So, for example, okay, teacher, I am. Okay, your name. Okay, I want to tell a story about Little Red Riding Hood that I read. Okay, Little Red Riding Hood is a very cute girl from a village named. Okay, just like that. Okay, a very simple storytelling session. Okay, I don't want you to read the story to us. Okay, now let me rephrase. Okay, nanti ada yang tanya, teacher nak buat apa? Teacher nak buat apa? Even teacher dah explain dah. Okay, pilih satu buku, English English book. Okay, I want you to read that book, baca buku cerita tu sampai habis, fahamkan cerita dan teacher nak awak cerita semula pada teacher. Okay, yang mana student teacher Erin hantar pada teacher Erin, yang mana student teacher Linda hantar pada teacher Linda. Okay, awak record video pun boleh, voice pun boleh. Macam teacher buat dengan year 5 that day. Okay, so tapi tak nak baca, jangan baca buku cerita tu and record to us. Awak dah baca, dah faham? Okay, cerita je. Tell in your own words using your own words using English ceritakan balik dekat teacher dengan teacher Erin menggunakan bahasa Inggeris. Cerita yang awak dah baca. Okay? Tak apa, it's no right or wrong. Tak ada yang salah, tak ada yang betul pun. You just tell us the story. Kalau malu nak record muka, okay, record voice je. Okay? Alright. I think that's all for today. So, our lesson will end here. Anything, just ask. Okay? I hope you guys enjoy the lesson. We will see you again next virtual classroom. Okay, until then, please do your work and submit it to us. Okay, bye. Sign off, Teacher Linda.